guys, so this video is a little bit different. I am going to be dyeing my hair. It is called Midnight Ruby by Splat. Now, this is not a permanent hair color. This is only a semi-permanent. It's actually not even permanent at all. It's supposed to be in 30 washes. It's supposed to be out, or it'll start fading in 30 washes. Now, as I was reading the back of here, as you guys see on the very bottom there, I don't know if you guys can read it, if it'll focus. It says all of our formulas are cruelty-free, vegan, gluten-free, and ammonia and parabens-free, non-GMO, and made in the US. So it's vegan. But if you look at the box clearly, it says right there on the, like right there, says no bleach needed. Now, I know like this gives kind of like an example, or which side is it? This side. Where the heck is, oh, on the back. So on the back of this box, it kind of gives an example of how the hair is going to turn out. Like you got your blonde, kind of orange, and then this is for medium brown hair. Okay, so now my hair, as you guys see, let me take it out. It's kind of hard to do this with one hand. So as you guys see, my hair is like a brown. Now there is no chemicals in my hair. This is all virgin hair. From the last time I made a mistake when I went on a bleaching frenzy, I ended up damaging my hair, and my hair was, I had to chop off all my hair because that's how bad I damaged it. Now, this is how much my hair has grown. So if I look at, so if you guys see from the back, that's how long my hair is now. I mean, it's getting long, but I don't want to bleach it again. That's not what I'm going to do, because I do not want to damage my hair a lot. I do like the fact that this hair dye, it is not permanent, and it's going to come out as you wash your hair. Now, I'm not going to try to wash my hair as often as I normally do, just for the fact I want to try to make this hair dye last a little bit longer. So I'm just basically just going to come here and, you know, dye my hair, see how it turns out. I don't know how the results are going to be. I'm assuming it's going to be a little bit darker than what the box says, just because my hair is dark as it is. So I'm not expecting it to be like a vibrant red, and that's okay. I don't want like a, like, whoa, hello type of red. But even if it comes out like this color and even a little bit darker, I'm okay with that. But overall, I just kind of wanted to come and do a review on this kind of hair dye, because I know as I was reading the reviews, it didn't have the best reviews in the world. So I'm gonna definitely test it out and see how it works. But overall, I love the color of this red, you know, and it's also perfect just because it's getting close to Christmas, and I want something a little bit more, you know, Christmassy. But I got 3 boxes because I am going to be doing my clip-in extensions in this color as well. I do got the sink covered up, so that way I can put all the mess that I have from this box to here. Okay, so I'm going to put my hair dyeing shirt on, which is just this old raggedy shirt, because I'm not about to stain my good shirt. Okay. Alright, this works. Alright. So this is what comes in the box. You got your hair dye, the instructions, and this little packet, which is a deep conditioner that you use afterwards. You know, the one thing I do like about this is that it already comes pre-mixed already. You don't have to mix anything up. It's already done for you. And I mean, look how big these bottles are. I mean, I wish I could have something to compare it to. Let me see. I mean, this is a toothbrush. I mean, it's a pretty good size. But I'm gonna get the gloves on and then we are gonna begin the process. Okay, so it says on here, now here's the directions. This is the directions for without bleach. And it says, best for brunettes, no bleach needed. So of course, you have to wear your gloves. You definitely want to prep your skin because it will stain your skin. So I'm thinking about putting like Vaseline all over my face around the perimeter. And from a tip that I know, I believe that if you take rubbing alcohol, even if you do get it out in the skin, that the rubbing alcohol will take it away. That's from somebody that told me that uses Splat. So basically it says the shorter the processing time, the lighter the color will be. And it also says here, after you fully saturate your hair for best results, process color for about 45 minutes to an hour for thicker hair. Leave formula on for an additional 15 minutes. So basically, I can leave it in my hair for an hour. And if I don't think the results are what I want, then I can leave it in for an additional 15 minutes. But I'm gonna leave it in my hair for 1 hour and then that should be okay. And then once I get done with this, I'm gonna also be doing my clip-in extensions. I'm gonna be doing those red. And then I'm gonna deep condition my hair in those extensions. And then that should be about it. So the directions are not complicated. It's pretty easy. Everything's mixed up for you. You just gotta apply it to your hair. Gotta leave it in your hair for about an hour. Additional 15 minutes if you need it, if you don't like the results yet. And then rinse it out and condition your hair. So it's pretty simple. The other directions is, you know, if you wanna put the bleaching stuff in the bottle, but that's not the one we got. We got the one that doesn't require bleach. Because like I said, I'm not about to put bleach in my hair. And I also like the fact that this is vegan. You know, it's not gonna damage my hair. And it's gonna be out after 30 washes. Which I wanna keep this hair color for a while. I don't wanna dye it and then rinse it out like within a month. I wanna keep it for a while. It's a real beautiful red. I know red is really hard to maintain. It is. Now, if it was in the summer and like say I was heading to Arizona and I was trying to do this red, I would never do this red in Arizona just because it's so hot there that every time you sweat, you know, red would be pouring down. It would stain everything. You definitely would have to be careful about getting your hair wet because it would dye the water red. So red is a really hard color to maintain, and also the other reason why I'm doing it is I'm still in Washington for the next 5 months, and it's fall now, so it's not hot. So it should be good. Now, probably before we move to Arizona, I'm gonna change my hair color again. I was thinking about doing a sew-and weave, going blonde, but I'm not quite sure yet, or I was gonna do braids. I haven't fully decided on what I want to do, but when I do make that change, you guys will know. So let me get everything all ready and then I will come back and we will get started with my hair dye. Okay, so I divided my hair in half. That way it's going to be easier for me if I just divide my hair in sections. Actually, you know what? I might part it down the middle actually and then divide it in fours and then just work a section at a time. I definitely want to be careful with this hair dye because this hair dye will stain and you're not going to be able to remove it off your walls or your floor. So right now I'm going to apply Vaseline to my forehead, and I'm sorry if I'm not looking at the camera, I'm actually looking at the mirror so I can see what I'm doing, so that way it doesn't stain. So hopefully this will help with any other mess on my skin. And then you definitely want to get your ears too, because your ears are gonna get stained as well. So today's the only day I have off. And I've been wanting to do this hair color for a while, but I wasn't really sure. Like I said, just because of all the bad reviews this hair color has. If you guys tried this hair color, let me know what you guys thought about it. If you guys like it, if you guys didn't like it. But I'm hoping I get a good experience from it. Okay. Wash my hands off, but I think now the only section I gotta do now is probably like on the back of my neck. And I think that's about it. Okay. Let's apply it to the back of my neck. Okay. 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 Now that I'm all greased up with Vaseline, we can get started. Get a mirror and look behind me, get the rubbing alcohol, and see if I can wipe this stuff away. I don't know if I should put some more on just to get it really, really red and really soaked in there, but I think it's all good. See? Stains. So I'm going to get rid of this other stuff. Bag that I have in the sink here, which I'm glad I did because everything's stained now on this little part of the counter. So now I'm going to let it sit in my hair for about an hour, and then I'm going to check the results of it and see what it looks like. If I don't like it, I will definitely leave it in for an additional 15 minutes. In the meantime, I'm going to get this red off my hands. I got done doing all my hair extensions, which I wrapped them up in foil. I'm gonna let those sit for about an hour as well. I still have 38 minutes left on my hair. Got 38 minutes left, but I'm gonna let these sit an additional 30 minutes just because I because I did these 30 minutes after I got done doing my hair. So after my hair gets done, I'm going to come back and show you guys what the results of that is. You want to say hi?
Hi.
What's Mama doing?
Getting her hair dyed, and do you know what's the color?
What color is it?
It's red.
It's really red, isn't it? Look at my shirt. It's really red. So yeah, so I'm excited to see what it's going to turn out to be like. I wonder if it's going to be like a darker red or if it is going to come out like somewhat of a bright red. Who knows? We will see. But here in about 30 minutes, I will come back and I will show you guys what the result is. So I'll see you guys here in a few minutes.
Okay, bye.
Okay guys, so this is how my hair turned out. As you guys can see, it really didn't do much. Now, I'm going to try to go to the light so you guys can see, hopefully. See? Here, let me step out. Maybe in the sunlight it will be better. So let me see. I know there's a glare. But as you guys see, I mean, it is red. It's kind of like a dark burgundy. But the color didn't turn out as good as oh, see? You guys can kind of see it here. It didn't turn out a bright red. It turned out like a darker red, like a burgundy color. See? I mean, overall, I like the color. Even though it's not a bright red, I still like it. You know, my hair is soft. It didn't damage my hair at all whatsoever. Overall, I am pleased with the color. Now, if I was ever to redo it again, which I'm not going to, I would definitely suggest to you, if any of you guys want to try it, that I would definitely bleach the hair first. Because with darker hair like mine, it's not going to turn out like that bright red that you guys saw in the box. But you know what? Overall, the product was easy to use. The instructions were easy to use. It didn't damage my hair. I didn't bleach my hair. Even though it wasn't the color that I was looking for, it still put at least a little color in it. I mean, I still like it. I mean, even though it's kind of like a darker burgundy, I love it. I mean, it's a good color. So yeah, definitely if you guys have dark brown hair like I do, I would definitely suggest, if you're not against bleaching, to definitely bleach your hair first if you want that drastic bright red hair. But if not, then if you guys have like a dark brown color like I did, this is about the color that it's going to turn out to be. And then I did end up leaving mine in for about an hour, and it didn't really make a difference. My extensions, I think, came out at least a little bit better than my natural hair. Actually, let me go grab them and I'll show you guys. Okay, so here's my extensions. See? They turned out a little bit more redder than my natural hair, but not too much of a difference. But they turned out pretty good too, you know? Not bad. See? But it is a good color. I love the color. And guys, it smells really good. That dye smells like strawberries. And I'm not kidding. It smells really good. I noticed that when I was doing my hair, I noticed that I was like, huh, this one doesn't smell like chemicals. It actually just smells like strawberries, which I love it. But overall, guys, oh yeah, see, you guys can see the color better here. So definitely my hair extensions turned out better. And I think it was because my hair extensions were a little bit of a lighter brown than my natural hair. And I think that's why the color took better. But it's still okay, because when I blend it in with my natural hair, it just looks like I have highlights. So overall, guys, I definitely didn't have an issue with this hair dye. I love this hair dye. I can honestly say I don't know if I'm going to do it again, just because it doesn't do nothing to my hair. It didn't really drastically change it. So I do like the fact that it didn't ruin it. It didn't damage my hair. Like if I was to bleach it, it would have damaged it. But I know that there's other hair dyes that are made specifically for my type of dark brown hair that I could try. Whether if I'm gonna do it again, I don't think I will. This was more like an experiment to see how the Splat hair dye was going to turn out to be. And, you know, for it being vegan, it's not bad. You know, it didn't damage my hair. As you guys can see, my hair is still very healthy. Very healthy. Didn't damage it at all whatsoever. And that's the fact that I like about that hair dye, is that I didn't want to go through the bleaching process and just make that same horrible mistake that I made the last time. So guys, this was just a short little review on the Splat hair dye. If any of you guys are definitely interested, I would definitely say go for it if your hair is way lighter than mine. Otherwise, if your hair is as dark brown as mine was, it's not going to really change the color much. It's going to turn into about this. But definitely, it's not damaging at all to your hair whatsoever because it is a vegan hair dye. There's no chemical smell, which I love. And yeah. So overall, guys, if you guys like this video, definitely give it a thumbs up. And we will see you guys on the next video. Bye, guys.